tried to stay restrained as long as possible, and then with 1200 left, I kind of figured, coach said don't make any dumb moves. 1200 left, I was like, I feel like that's not a dumb move. So yeah, I got out in the lead with about 1200 left, started pushing a little bit more, and then one lap after that, Kenneth flew by me, and I was like, just gotta stay as close to him as possible, and he's gonna take me to the promised land. So yeah.
That pace dropped quickly. You guys were very controlled, and then started cutting it down. Was that a smooth transition, or was that tough to drop that pace down?
Yeah, it was. That's kind of stuff we practice. So we practice, running that pace over hurdles, running the 59-second kind of pace over hurdles. So I knew I was ready for it. We do that all the time, and I just kind of. When that gear changed, I just felt like I was back in Cottonwood on the track with the guys just ripping. So yeah.
Now you don't have the Olympic standard, but finishing second here, your world ranking is pretty high. Where is your optimism that you're going to be able to qualify for the Olympics?
I think I'm good. Yeah, I was pretty. I think I was around like 30th before this, so yeah, I think we should be good. At least I hope so. I'm celebrating like I'm in, so yeah.
Yeah, what's the feeling crossing the finish line? You're very emotional.
Absolute euphoria. I mean, it's just every bad day of practice, every bad workout, every bad run, every injury of the entire career, it was all worth it. None of it mattered because today we're going to look in. Yeah, it's perfect.
And what does it mean? Does it feel like you're doing it for the little guy? But there's not a lot of Olympians out of D3.
Absolutely. That's a huge motivator for me. Is I want to be able to do that and then have kids who maybe they want to go run D1 and their coaches aren't responding to their emails, like was the case for me. I want to inspire those kids to say, all right, screw you, I'm going to go prove you wrong, and I'm going to go be great at whatever level I'm in and make it pro and make it big. And yeah.
About it, but it's not set in stone yet, so I'm not going to say much about like where I'm going to be racing for the Olympics yet. We've got a few races in, get some training in.
Very vaguely after I was sixth last year, I was like, wow, it's only going to be 3 more guys next year. But obviously, I knew there was going to be more competition this year, just being a trials year. So
I think I learned.
Say really like a few weeks ago when I ran 8:16, and then I saw some other results came in and realized other guys in the U.S. weren't quite as fit as me right now, and I was like, I could actually make this team. And I told my girlfriend probably about 2 weeks ago, I was like, Sophie, this is the moment that I realized I was going to do it. It was about 2 weeks ago. I crushed a workout.
What was the workout?
The one 2 weeks ago, that was just the, so we do 3Ks of 30-40s, which is 30-second, 240-second. Just up in Flagstaff, which is pretty hard. I felt really, really good doing it.
With hurdles or no?
That one was just flat, yeah. I had a bad workout the week before, and I was like, man, maybe I'm out of shape now. And I came back next week, crushed that workout, and then especially last Friday, it would have been, so 9 days ago, crushed a workout, just like I said, going 59 seconds for 600s over hurdles, and feeling really good doing that. So that's what I really did.
You said Evan Jago is your hero. You beat him in the final, but you might also be teammates in Paris, depending on how this thing shakes out with the world ranking. Like, what's the feeling about that?
Oh, really? Where did he finish?
He was fourth.
He was fourth?
Yeah. But Corrigan doesn't have the standard.
Yeah, what a legend. Okay. That'd be a dream come true, man. That's like, just watching this event as a kid. I never did the steeplechase before I got to college, but I kind of knew. I was like, I feel like that's something I want to do someday. And Evan Jager, like I said, he was the guy out of all distance runners that I was watching as a kid and being like, man, I want to be like that guy. So it'd be an absolute honor to be his teammate. James are in the spot. I hope that his world ranking gets him in. But if Evan's my teammate, then that'd be really, really special.
Who's your coach?
Stephen Haas.
Is he also your agent?
He's my agent as well, yeah.
And then what was your high school like? I don't know, 5K or a mile or?
So my PRs are 4:19, 9:15. And 15:31 were my high school PRs. Not like bad, but not that good either. And that 9:15 I ran at the very end of my senior year, so like I was getting recruited off of like 9:35. That's why I didn't really have any interest in D1 schools.
I'm excited for right now.
Were the Carleton people like, come on, or like?
Sorry.
Were they like,
in the face?
Wilkinson
Were they like, are you, like, how are your grades? I mean, what, like when you were getting recruited by Carleton, what were they curious about? Like, were they, you know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Coach Riggs, who was here today and was just right at the finish line, I got to give him a big hug and thanks as soon as I finished. He recruits the person, really, and he wanted to know that I was personally going to be a good fit. He knew that I had the test scores and stuff to get in, and he knew that I was fast enough to go run for him, but he really wanted to make sure that I was the right caliber of person, which fortunately I was, because it was a great opportunity to go run for him at Carleton.
Are your folks here?
Yep.